Welcome to Paisano News. I'm Marissa Valenzuela.
And I'm Johnny Flores.
A brush fire took place in Almani Monday afternoon. Jesus Manriquez has more on the story.
A brush fire erupted in Whittier last Monday around 3:30 p.m. near Santa Anita and Durfee Avenue. Thanks to the quick reaction from the Los Angeles County's fire department, firefighters were able to hold it to 2 acres despite high temperatures and wind. According to LA County Fire, the fire was burning flat ground in heavy brush. In a large initial attack, the firefighting effort involved several engines, bulldozers, and aircraft. No evacuations were immediately ordered and no structures were threatened. Authority says there were no injuries reported as a result of this fire.
Thursday night, a new edition of the LA Derby took place. We have Jesus Manriquez for more.
Los Angeles Football Club hosted the LA Galaxy on Thursday night for the Western Conference semifinals. Carlos Vela, who's been in an exceptional form, opened up the scoreboard for the home side in the 16th minute of play, becoming the only player to score in every LA Derby match. Vela would grab himself a brace in the 40th minute and scoring his 35th goal of the season. 1 minute later, Zlatan Ibrahimovic would assist Christian Pavon to get the Galaxy closer. In the second half, it would be Zlatan who would take advantage of a defensive error from Beitashour and goalkeeper Tyler Miller, tying things up at the Bank of California Stadium, silencing the whole stadium. 1 minute later, Captain Vela assisted Diego Rossi to put the black and gold ahead once again in the 16th minute. Diego Rossi has been an important part of this LA football club. Rossi would then later assist the returning player, Amade Diamande, 2 minutes later to put the home side 4-2 up, giving them a more comfortable lead. But defender Rolf Felcher would make things interesting once again with a header in the 77th minute of play, putting the score 4-3. But it wouldn't be enough for the visitors, as in the 80th minute, Diamande would score the goal of the night and his brace, giving LAFC the win. LAFC will host Seattle Sounders on Tuesday night.
League of Legends quarterfinals in the World Championship was this week in Spain. The 8 final teams battled it out for a spot in the finals.
This is Jake Laurel from Paisano News, reporting on the semifinals and quarterfinals of the League of Legends World Championship, happening this week. The final teams competed for a chance to go to the World Finals at a best-out-of-5 series. Defending world champions Invictus Gaming battled against Korea's first seed, Griffin Esports. Although Griffin Esports did put up a fight and managed to keep the games close by taking one game off the series and keeping it close by most of the time, Invictus Gaming and Jaculov were just too strong, and they ended up defeating Griffin Esports 3-1. European fan favorite and first seed for the European LCS, Team Fnatic, played the first seed in China, FPX, or Fun Plus Phoenix. And it was a lot closer, but Fnatic did not take the victory. Ultimately, FPX just proved to be too strong, and Fnatic fell in the series 3-1. Splice Gaming faced off against the Juggernaut of Worlds, SKT, with Faker and crew. In a David versus Goliath matchup, Splice tried their hardest, but to no avail, as SKT was just too strong. They ended up taking the series 3-1. The European powerhouse G2 Esports in the final match of the quarterfinals faced off against Donwan Gaming, the Korean third seed team. G2 was victorious and remains Europe's final chance for Worlds. This is Jake Laurel. Now back to you.
With a quality win over Colorado, the Trojans showed why they are still a contender in the Pac-12. Now off to Joseph Rodriguez with the recap of the big win.
Hey everyone, this is Joseph Rodriguez reporting live for Rio News. The story here is again on USC football. The Trojans are now 5-3 after a big win over Colorado. And the game was in Buffalo, so it was a tough road game. USC has not won a road game all year, so this was the one they had to do it to stay alive in their conference. It was a hard-fought game for them. They were down, came back, down again, and then in the final 2 minutes, Keaton Slovis was able to get a nice pass into Michael Pittman for a large touchdown to get back within the game. They were able to ice it by kneeling the ball late in the fourth quarter, which sealed the deal for them. So they are now 5-3, tied. Actually, no, they are first place in the conference. Utah is still on the bottom, but they have a game today. We'll see if they win their game and tie it up. And that will be the deciding factor for the Trojans in the conference.
Slovis in the pocket, throws middle, caught by Pittman to the 20, to the 15, he gets to the corner. Touchdown USC! He got there, Michael Pittman, what a play!
So like I said, the USC Trojans are in first place in the conference. So all they need to do is win out like usual. And they have a big game next week against Oregon at the LA Memorial Coliseum. So that will decide their fate in their season as well. And thank you for this listen. This has been Joseph Rodriguez reporting live for Rio News.
I'm Marissa Valenzuela.
And I'm Johnny Flores.
Thank you for joining us.